Bang. It looks to me that things are probably backwards, eh, friends? Like, to me, well, I'll find out here, but I don't think it's when you're on selfie mode, so you can read the comments. You know, I still haven't figured out how to get. I don't know. It's weird. I ain't gonna worry about it. It looks like it might be all right. I'm not sure. How's everybody doing? I'm just clicking in my thing. Austin, good to see you, buddy. Philippe from Croatia, nice to see you, bud. Christopher B. Mitchell, Juice, Grayson, Tyler, Anthony, Eric, Marsha Allen, The Baconator, Travis McGee, Gary Peterson, Matt Man. We're rolling in. We got, oh my, there it goes, gone. I can only do it for so long. So does this work? I don't think so. No, I think it's backwards. I think it's backwards. It don't matter. Danny Barth, how are you, brother? Good to see you, buddy. Mama Bellhopper, I hope you're doing great. Mama Bellhopper shoots a freaking super chat. The Bellhopper family shoots a freaking super chat. Good to see you, young lady. Super good to see you. It's Sunday. It's snotty outside. Christine, I love you. Good to see you. Keith Evans, Shane Reynolds, Samu, Danny Barth, nice to see you. Marty Rudder, Christine again. How's your day going, Guy says? Guy, it's good, bud. It's good. Had a nice little chat with one of my nephews this morning. Managed to get up to my old buddies to get him some kindling up there while he heals up. I love you too, Julio McDermott. I love you too, brother. Snotty in New Hampshire too. Yeah, it's actually quite wet and sideways. A good day to sit around the wood stove and have a cup of tea. Shane, good to see you. Ricky Lee. Austin, the snow has fallen here in Montana. Really? Wow. That's interesting. So this is probably backwards, right, friends? Yeah, it is. It's backwards. I can see it. Nasty here in Oregon. Yeah, well, we're fairly close to Oregon. Good day from Australia, Stuart Harper. Stuart, good to see you. Oh, what does Mama say? We are good, just being busy. Christine, I need to get with you. I need a hoodie. Aha! Mama Bellhopper needs a hoodie. We'll get that happening for you right away, darling. PA, Jacob the Logger, hanging with you from PA. Nice to hear you're here with us. PA. Mark Gaines, my buddy Mark Gaines from Ireland. Love it. What did Christine say that's good news? What did she say? Christine, here we go. We have the date set for Buckin Stock, friends. This next year's Buckin Stock is going to be, it's going to be crazy. That's all I can say. Yeah, it's going to be nuts. I got a busy year coming up, and it's just been busy regardless. Darren says, what did he say here? Derek Sunderland, give us some old school knowledge, Buckin. Well, that's pretty easy to do. Strap up your boots. Been a while since I caught a live feed. Stephen Merrill with a freaking super chat right out of the freaking blue. Look at this character. Overdue for spreading some love. Me and my boys are coming over, cooking over the fire as usual. Hi, Mama Bellhopper. What a guy, Stephen Merrill. What a sweet man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's Derek speaks of the old school knowledge. I only know one way, brother. I only know one way. And the funny thing is, Derek, the reason you, or even the fact that you said that, some old school knowledge, means that your spirit may be calling for old school basic things like loving your neighbor and service to man, serving your fellow man, serving your wife and your children, and just being a good man, not complaining, not blaming anything on anyone, because you've made the decisions which have put you into the position in your life right now. You've made all those decisions. So unfortunately, the blame game is not there anymore for us. So we have to take responsibility as a man, Derek, to live in our boots, to live in the boots that we've created. Right, buddy? Mr. Sunderland? Yeah, we get to create the man we want to be. We've seen all kinds of men. We see all kinds of men every day, all day. But what does that mean to you? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to create? Because you are the creator of your own manmanship, right? You get to be a good man, a strong man. And what is your view of a strong man? Probably definitely not one that complains and blames. It's probably a man who goes to work, doesn't freak out and react. Reacting can be a sign of unevolvedness, if you will. I was going to say weakness, but I'm trying to soften some of my words. Like weak, I like to use the word unevolved maybe instead of weak, even though I think it's weak. I want to show you something. Hang on. You want to see something old school, Derek? Look at this. Look at that. I hit it with the axe yesterday. I just slipped by my boot with my axe right there. Just a little sliver right there. Check out these. You want to see old school? That's old school. That's old school. No, you know what I mean? Nail bottom boots. That's old school right there. And these are going to be available for people who want. Go back go to your internet, go to your Google and type in Paris boots or Viberg or Whites, but old, the vintage. Go look at the vintage logging boots. Leakey out of Vancouver, Paris. Check out some of the old Cody, how are you? Friends, I am so excited. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am right now. Quadruple stitching right there. 4 rows of stitching. These are going to be, see this here? Whites. Well, there's going to be another stamp right there. Yeah. These are unreal. Unreal. And the stamp that's going to go on these boots might look a little bit like that. Friends, I'm blown away. I wore these boots to White's or to Paul Bunyan. I'm just so White's and I, they actually listened to me, friends. They did. They listened to me. I'm old school. I'm a nail bottom guy. And White's makes nail bottom boots. And I'm so excited to be able to bring everybody who's asked me for the past 11 years, what boots do you wear? Well, I wore Viberg for all those years. This White's is your guys' Viberg. Not Nick's and not JK. They're not. They don't make, they make good boots. Well, Nick's does. But these guys, they took what I said. They listened to what I said. I can't even, I got lucky. I thought I hit a stitch, but or did I? No, I think I missed it. I think I missed that stitch. Even if I did, it don't matter. I'm very, very excited. I use boots, friends. I use boots. Do you guys know what I mean by nail bottom boots? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? See this here? You guys see what happens here? The vamp, it goes around your foot and cradles your foot like a sock. Not like your foot's pinned down to a board and nailed down to a board. It goes under your foot and is nailed from the bottom. I'm astounded at these guys' work. Astounded. Oh, I hit it there too. I hit it twice with the axe. Look, right there too. One there, one there. And I think, yeah, one there too on the other one. Right there. Right there. What's that? I'm so excited. Okay, I could probably dress these up right here while I was talking to you guys. Stephen Merrill, we love you. Don't be afraid to get in your stitching, friends, depending on what you're doing. Get all that stuff out of there. Right? Keep all the mud and stuff out of your boots. Pitch. Super excited. Anyway, I've missed a bunch of comments. Let's get back on the game here. Christine, beardless guy. Howdy, beardless guy. Michael, old timer, good to see you. Johnny McCormick, good to see you. Matt D says Buckin. How you doing, Matt? Pim, good to see you. Matt D. Mort, good to see you. Freaking ripped the top of my thumb off the other day. Throwing wood around, just slam. Oh, right? Keep her going. Two Bears, good to see you. Mike Pratt, super good to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Bunyan was an absolute blast. Slab TV, welcome. Hey, it says here that Felong sent Buckin Billy Ray a gift memberships. What does that mean? Sent 10 Buckin Billy Ray gift memberships. What happened there, Phelan? What happened? What is that? You could be a lucky recipient of a Buckin Billy Ray Smith membership with access to exclusive perks. Allow gift memberships. What do I do? Do I click that? Phelan, what is that? That's interesting. I have to do some research now. I don't know what that means. Danny Barth, love you, brother. Sweet boots there. Lesser. The axe would have made, yeah. Well, it depends on how I have some different chopping techniques. Phelan, you crazy guy. I don't even know what you just did. I literally have no idea. I'll do the research on that. What a guy. Robbie Egan, good to see it. Yeah, he did. He captured some really good footage. He gifted people memberships. So, but what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. What is there action needed on my part? What do I do? So, Phelan, you're welcome. I basically gifted people that are watching your stream, but not members. You're welcome. I basically gifted people that are watching. Oh, randomly? Do you mean like it's already done? Like somebody just became members? Are you, Phelan, you're crazy. That's crazy. I've been using the White's smoke jumpers for years. I love the quality they put out. Right on, Bolin. Yeah. It was the only company I had not worked with. And now I can speak to them. But this is a boot that was not available on their site. But it's going to be available on their site. We're going back to the old days, brother. We're going back to Phelan. I love you, brother. Thank you, Phelan. We're going. White's not made this boot before. This is a different. They've made something very similar, but not like this. This is a Buckin boot. This is crazy, and it's going to be available. This last, here's a little sneak peek of this last. It's been covered in dust in the back of their last department for many, many years. Yeah, this is going to be special, friends. Super special. Joni Brunner, Christine. What's happening here now? Phelan, I can't thank you enough. What a guy, Phelan. Oh, yes. That's incredible. Phelan, buddy. Here's a hug for you. Thank you, Phelan. What a guy. What moves a person to do that? Phelan. Phelan, brother. I'd keep my glasses off if I could see something, but I take my glasses off when I'm real serious. What moves a person to do that? Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Shane Reynolds, any idea of price point? Probably regular to what they're, no idea. I would think pretty much that realm that all those Pacific Northwest boots are in. But you know what? I've done a little bit of research there. White's isn't that expensive compared to some of the others. They're not. They've been around the longest too. So that I like. The fact that they make freaking nail bottom boots. See, friends, a lot of younger generation, they don't even know what nail bottom boots are. They just buy Stitch Out because that's what they see and they order them, but they don't know what they're missing out on. You don't know. It's a completely different break-in. It's a different feel. It's how they did it, friends, back in the day. Nail bottom constructed. You don't wreck the side of your boot. Do you know what I mean? Like the side of your boot doesn't get all wrecked. You don't ruin the vamp because the vamp goes underneath and is stitched from the bottom and it cradles your whole foot like a sock. It's incredible. Oh my goodness, Wendy. It's ripping out there.
Yeah.
Oh, friends, it's snotty. Ricky Lee, welcome to all the new members in Buckin's member group. Hey, if you're received a membership, welcome. That's wild. Oh my goodness. It's blowing sideways. On a 28-inch steel bar. Do you mean non-lightweight? Oh. Do you mean still or steel? Well, what I have found, I run 92 drivers. That's just what I run. So, but you can grind the bar hole. If you're finding it won't go on the bar with the still, I'm not exactly sure which one's longer and which one's shorter. There's one that's longer and one that's shorter. But I believe I run 92. Yeah, I believe. But if you're having troubles, buddy, just die grind out the gap. I've had to do that on my still. So that might be a 91 driver, I would think, eh? Yeah, so just grind the bar in more so that you can slide it back more. Does that I've done videos on this for the still lightweight bars. I had to grind the bar groove so that I could slide the bar back to get that on. So that would probably be 91, I think. But either way, yeah, you can run both, actually. Yeah. Whatever works into your system. I use still and husky, but now that there's more bar companies out there, there's talk that Oregon is actually going to be making a lightweight again. Yeah, just take a look at what you're doing, brother, and if you want to run a still lightweight on the husky, you got to get the little adapter, and then you can just grind the bar forward with a die grinder or a hand file. But a die grinder would be much easier. I've done that quite a bit. Buckin, you should get women's sizes. For what, Amy? For what? So, women's sizes for what, Amy? Do you mean shirts and stuff? I'm not sure what you mean, hon. I hope Oregon makes lightweight. Oh, I think they're going to. I'm a huge advocate. The still lightweights are good. They're very light. Yeah. Women's sizes for Axis. You got it, Lord. We got that. No problem. Your boots. They do. They do have women's sizes. It's White's boots. They do, brother. They have it all. You could get White's will make you a set of boots, Amy. Amy, these would change your life. I know you're a pretty happy lady, but if you strapped one of them suckers on your feet and started working with your old man, you strap those on your feet, it's game over, Amy. Your life changes instantly. Feelong, you're such a support. Yeah, I gotta be honest, friends. Oh my gosh. Friends, it's ugly out. Feelong, what a guy. She was out there Does she need a pair of boots, Johnny? Yeah, you better get her a set of these. It's over. It's literally over when you get a set like this. It's done. Your life changes, friends. Like, you know what I mean? So, but you got to take care of your stuff. So, right? See, take these out. And you keep this all clean, right? You got to go in there. You got to keep that all clean. Friends, these boots are nuts. Nuts. You'll be able to buy these. The break-in was, Johnny, almost non-existent. I'm not kidding, John. Almost non-existent. There was a couple little spots right there on that horseshoe there. You know, that spot on the top of the foot? Minor. And I've got an insole in there, buddy. Oh. They're not steel toe. They're not steel toe. They're Celastic. Actually, it's a double Celastic. Years, buddy. Boots, depending, if I cut them with a power saw, they'll last as long as that is. I've got boots here, buddy, 10 years. I got Vibergs downstairs. They last a long time. But you need to resole them, right? Do you know what I mean? The change from a $350 boot to a $600 and $700 boot will blow your mind completely. It changes everything. There's no padding in this. You have to be strong to break in a set of leather boots. It's all leather. There's no cushion, there's no padding. It's leather. That's it. So once you break a set of boots in like this, these boots will last me years. But I will have to get them resold. And you'll watch it here. You'll watch this evolution. Yeah, these are incredible. I'm actually blown away. But you can also cut them with a saw and then they're over, right? You got to get them refixed and rebuilt and yeah. But regardless, these are, I wear Vibergs is what I've been wearing. Even after Nick's built me some boots. They're very nice boots. They're very nice boots. What is going on? Christine, you just sent, what's going on? Oh, hey, Let's Fats received, oh my goodness. There's, Nick, people are getting, what's good? We're getting new members from people giving people's members. Nick, welcome. This is crazy. Nick, welcome. Riley Daughtry, you're a member now because one of our members gifted you a membership. You got a membership, brother. Welcome to you. I love this. Chris Hayes, it's a member. Riley Daughtry, let's juice. This is crazy. It's crazy. I love this. This is so fun. Anyway, if you've not worn a set of boots like this, it's like nothing you've ever experienced. And I keep them lubed up. Oh yeah. Nail bottom. See the profile? You see that? Are you interested in seeing what I'm talking about? Do you want me to grab you a set of boots that did not work for me that a company sent me to show you the difference side by side? Or do you guys understand what I'm talking about by nail bottom and stitch down? It takes me 2 seconds to grab the boots. Would you like me to show you the difference? I can. I will if you'd like me to. If this is just gibberish to you, it'll make sense if I show you what I'm talking about. Tree total, you want to check it out? Check this out. All right. Oh, you folks are lucky today. You guys you're lucky today. Super lucky. There's 198 people here. You're about to see something that not many people have seen in the boot world, okay? I'm not going to show you them right now, but I'm going to show you. Okay. This is stitched down construction. This is stitched down. These are those ones that a company sent me that I couldn't even get my spurs on. Do you guys remember that? I had to take a die grinder. To grind this all down so that I was tripping over them. This is stitched down construction. See? See this? The vamp goes down and it gets stitched down to a midsole. Okay? See that? I couldn't wear these. I couldn't wear them. That's a snowshoe. That's what that is, a snowshoe. Friends, you got to remember, like, this looks just like my Viberks. And I was working with, I've worked with all the companies now. I've never in my entire life heard a logger say, I need a wider footprint. Limbing and what? Walking logs? What? Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for what's about to happen to you today? This is a vintage Paris. This is Paris, friends. Okay? Vancouver, British Columbia, Paris boots, 1906 or something. Okay? You see that right there? You see how beautiful that is right there? Sweet, Johnny, these are more than sweet. I actually purchased this off of a shoemaker, a shoe repair shop. He bought these off of a company that went bankrupt. you can't even feel the transitions in the leather, friends, in here. You can't feel it. Look at this. Look at these boots. These are cork boots, logging boots, nail bottom. Okay? Look at this. Look at those. Oh my good. What? One, two, three, four. Are these are from the like 60s, 70s? I don't know. They're vintage. So, friends, I tried with these guys. I did. I tried. I do not understand this. Working in the bush, I around trees and logs and rolling. It makes no sense. I don't even know where that's come from. Just to give you a little perspective again. These are nail bottom. This is how boots were built. This is stitch down construction. I saw some boots. This all starts to, I never even knew they existed until these guys sent me these. Okay, enough. Oh my gosh. Whew. Hey. You know, it's funny, friends. People, especially men, we have a justification for everything that we've done or are going to do. Well, it's because of this, right? We do. We're men. That's what we do. I live in these boots, friends. Not everybody's needs boots like this. Not everybody needs boots like this. But guess what I'm putting on my feet when I go downtown dancing with my wife or out for dinner? You've got a good soul-ish. Ish does have a good soul. Ish is a good man. Hello from Eastern Shore, Maryland. Dave Fox, good to see you, David. And a sharp tongue. Marty Rudder's been a member for 14 months. Thanks to everyone who worked so hard to make the Bunion so successful. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Marty. Friends, the freaking comments are flying by. We got 180. Oh, there's my buddy. Good afternoon. I'm glad I caught the live. The Gints family. Love ya. Holy cow. Tuning in from Oxfordshire, England. Tree Total. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hello from Wales. Finally got to catch a live feed. Hey, MK2 Rallying. Nice to see you here. Appreciate you, buddy. Do Kelties serve a purpose or do they ever? Do they ever, brother? Especially these long ones. So the gusset is thin leather, right? This is thin. It's thinner than the rest of the boot. You can see it. See it? It's thin. So the gusset, or pardon me, the Keltie, it serves all kinds of purposes, brother. It puts more padding in there. It saves the gusset. It actually saves this. And also, there's usually a transition right here, right? There's a transition. So for break-in, this adds another layer for your laces. It protects you, your boot. It serves all kinds of purposes, in my opinion, but none like these tall ones. Do you know what's nice about these tall ones? Is when your boots start to come together like this, it adds more padding in there. It's crazy, brother. I'm surprised I took so long to make these. These are freaking deadly. Yeah. Well, for starters, look. Look at the Keltie. Look at it. Look at the laces. It protects the boot, brother. It protects the boot. Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible. Take a look at all the old historic boots. They're all these things. Yeah. I don't think they'd be there if they weren't for a purpose. Depends on what you're doing and how tight you tie your boots up. I crank my boots up. You ever see me tie my boots up? I freaking grab like this and go. So, yeah. Johnny Bruner's got the Kelties. He likes them. He's got them in all his boots. And they make them so... They do, don't they, brother? They do, I know. If you know, you know. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. I'm not here trying to sell you nothing. But you can get those Kelties at buckinbillyray.com. No, they do. They do. They make a huge difference. The full Kelties are wicked. We got Jacob. The Kelties can literally stop a chain. Eric Rosen. Hey, Buckin, it's Nathaniel, Eric's son. I split wood with them all yesterday with my dad. Please read my comment to YouTube. I would appreciate it. My dad said, haha, because you skipped 10 of my comments. Oh, Eric, I didn't skip them. I didn't skip them. I just saw this one now. I just saw your comment. There's 185 people here and the comments are going by at 100 miles an hour. I just saw this comment. Nathaniel, Eric's son. Okay, so it's not even Eric. It's Nathaniel. How you doing, Nathaniel? Good to see you. Hi, BBR. I have a pair of Italian-made hiking boots, stitched down Vibram sole with screws instead of nails. Great show. Good stuff, foreman. Good stuff. Yeah, see, there's Ethical. He knows what it's like when he's got 10 people in the live feed. You can't get to everybody. You just can't. I stopped trying. Need to order me a set. I need more leather conditioner. Anyways, aha, Mr. Gagney. Lord Mark, remember that? I could read every comment back in the day. I know, right? Nuts. I can't walk through the Paul Bunyan show anymore without getting, you know, it's changed, friends. The internet has, our channel has grown. This community has grown. And I don't believe it's all to do with just filing a power saw and cutting trees down. I don't think that's really, well, it's definitely some of it, of course, but I think people get a little, I think at some point in life, people get a little tired of the made up stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to sell you nothing. Holy cow, old Clem's. Hey, Kelties are awesome. Recently picked up my 1910 axe. Have you heard of them? No. It was great seeing you at Bunyan. Clem, thank you for the super chat, brother. Great to see you. I can still work these gloves. Yeah, I can. I love it. Old Clem's good guy, old Clem. Thanks, brother. What a guy, eh? Old Clem. I think he brought his dad this time. Didn't you, Clem? Yeah, you did. Rusty Garage, good to see you. God bless you, buddy. When you're breaking in your boots, friends, you want to lube them up with whatever you use. And I'll just, after I come out from a rainy day, like I was out in it yesterday big time. Christine, I love that you're doing more cross-cutting with the axes lately. Well, yeah, in general, I'm able to swing more ethical. You know what I mean? I'm physically just able to do that more. So it is a good feeling. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. I like chopping trees down with axes, not necessarily bucking firewood because it's such a waste of wood. Do you know what I mean? Ethical? Like I chop or buck just for fun and exercise. That's such a waste of wood for me. Axe bucked wood. And I'm not scraping up chips and sticking them in my, I don't smoke. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm always all over the place. So I don't want to leave that mess in people's yards. I'm usually chopping in the bush or somewhere where it doesn't matter because that's a lot of mess, a lot of waste of wood. So I pick and choose my spots. It's good to keep this insole, right? To keep it moist. So I take a really good care of my boots, friends. You're welcome, Gint's Family Innovations. Hey, Phelan, Gint's is the man. He comes to every one of my events. We had a couple of nice moments. We've had many nice moments. I'm actually going to give Gint's a call. I've got his number. Matter of fact, maybe we should call him right now. Maybe he'll pick up. Gint's, do you got your phone ready? Do you want to have a chat, buddy? You want to talk to everybody? What do you think? Should we call Gint's? Fee just rewarded 10 memberships. He did it again? He did not. He didn't just do it again, did he? He did it once, I know that. Because Fee, he's a wild man. You can't stop him. But he did not do it again. No, he did not. Oh my gosh. Fee Long. What are you talking about? Right there. Hey, Fee Long, you're nuts. And I love it. Thank you, buddy. Let's call, should we call Gint? Gint, can I call you? Or will that take you out of the live feed? Oh, Fee Long he's the dude. Fee Long is the dude. Cody, I love these live feeds. I want to call my buddy, Gint. Gint, are you ready to rock? What's going on? I want to call you. Oh, who's that? Mr. Stevie Principato, what a dude. It just takes a minute, friends. Just take them, just take them off and just keep it, especially in break-in. Soak your freaking boots for break-in. You'll love yourself for it. Look at that. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. He said he's ready for a call. Let's do it. Friends, listen to me. Just listen to me. Hey, so you see those numbers right there? Yeah. I'm going to say this before I call Gint. If you're struggling, or if you think you got a drinking problem or a drug problem, if you think you're struggling or if you think you might have a drinking or a drug problem, listen to me very carefully. You do. You do. You have a problem. It's that simple. Because guess what? People that don't have a drinking problem and don't think they have a drinking problem, they don't even think that. They don't think it. It doesn't even enter the realm. Alcohol and drugs will be your undoing. If you've got a problem, it will be your undoing. And it will crush your very spirit. I don't talk about this all the time, but I sobered up when I was 27 years old, and it's the only reason I'm sitting here talking to you square right now. That's it. And I ain't no vigilante. I ain't no vigilante. Now, Gint, call me. Call me, Gint. I'll put you on speaker. You can tell these folks you love them, because I know you do. Give me a holler. I'm waiting for this to ring, because you got my number. Yes, sir. There he is. Oh, he's a member, too. In a way, you saved my life, says Amy. Amy, I think about you so much, sweetheart. There ain't nothing wrong with you, darling. You're perfect in every single way. You just need to know that, honey. You just need to know it. The big fella, he got you. He's got your back. You know this. I know you do. So there ain't nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. So you stand tall with that man by your side and you live life to the fullest. Is that you? Who's that? Is that Mr. Gint? Good to hear from you, buddy.
Yes, sir. It's good to hear from you. I just caught the live feed there. I'm glad I finally got to touch base with you. It's hard to really talk there at the show. I hate to hold the line up too long, so I just want to let you know, we've been watching you for years now, and the first year I got to meet you, I have to admit I was a bit overwhelmed. I didn't know.
I remember.
You're such a genuine person. It was unreal to see that you're no different off camera than you are when the camera's rolling. So for anyone that thinks it's an act, it's a genuine guy, and it's something that I haven't got to experience much, I guess, in life.
Yeah.
So the reason I really wanted to touch base with you real quick, I don't want to plug up the live feed too long, but in the spring we're going to move away from here, a couple hours away, and me and the wife had been talking, and then we seen you at the show there, and it kind of went with everything we discussed. So I just wanted you to know, at the moment, I'm just a normal guy, work a 9 to 5, and in the spring, when we get in the new house, I think we're going to make a run at the firewood guy. And I just thought you would enjoy to watch that happen.
Oh, dude, I love it. I love it. Good for you, buddy.
I thought you would, again, genuinely enjoy hearing that. So I wanted you to know this is the beginning of the story, I suppose, as far as that adventure goes.
Well, here's sorry, I just want to say that this is my whole mantra on my channel, is for people to live free on a, just with their God-given gift, which is life and a physical being, and you get to live free now. So you're going to take a run at this.
We're going to go for it. We've got to make it through the winter yet, but in the spring, we're going to go for it. We're going to, and I put keeping you posted, so I'm sure that's something you might be interested in. So
I think it's fantastic. I can't wait to come down and help you buck some firewood.
No, that would mean the world to us. So I just wanted you to know this is the beginning, and this is a lot of you, brother. We're going to try it.
Oh no, you're not going to try it. You're going to do it, buddy. You're the kind of guy that's. You've shared a little bit of your story with me, buddy, and you're just such a. I don't know, man. You kind of remind me of like a soft heart, a strong spine, like the Buddha says. You got a soft heart, and you're a sensitive man, but you're a hard-working son of a gun, and those are some traits that will take you a long way, brother. I can see it in your soul.
I'm excited to see where life takes us here, and it's a lot of advice from you. So for anybody listening out there too, it does things. It takes some time. It takes years of working at it, but I think when it finally starts coming back around,
100%, brother. I'll give you a call back on when just you and I can have a chat. I'm excited to hear more.
Excellent. Thank you for everything, and hello to all the viewers out there. Have a good week this week.
Sounds good, buddy. Talk to you soon. So, friends, listen. I don't know how long you've been watching this channel, but when I started YouTube, I had people saying to me, Buckin, you need to make an axe for some big YouTuber. You need to do this. You need to. It was coming from goodness. It was coming from goodness. They just wanted me to grow. Do you guys know what I'm saying? They wanted me to grow. I know that it was coming from a good place, but friends, I'm no butter. I don't butt in line. I've never been a butter in line. I've never been I don't know. I don't even really like talking about it because it sounds so cliche these days, but the old school will never be gone. Working hard, being honest, and being kind. That mantra is so powerful. It's so powerful. But this get rich scheme, this scheming mindset of stomping on people to get places and use people to it disgusts me a little bit. I will say it disgusts me a little bit. I could collaborate with any big YouTubers, any of them. Who do you see me collaborating with? I'll collaborate with Gints. I'll go collaborate with Gints. I'll go cut firewood with them. I don't, working hard, just putting your head down, and the taste of victory later, when you reap the benefits of the garden you've been plowing and sowing and working so, when you reap that, whatever it is you're looking for, peace is what I'm after, is peace. It tastes so much better worked for, is what I mean. That cup of coffee tastes way better when it's worked for. Or that bowl of ice cream after you've been grinding for a week on the treadmill or doing whatever. Everything tastes better worked for. When things get handed to you, or when you start scheming and freaking, there's an old saying, you never get away with anything, good or bad. Hear what I just said. You never get away with anything, good or bad. So just remember that. Anyway, Amy, you taking off? See you, Amy. Paul Bunyan was such a blast. Such a blast. I'm thinking about maybe going to this what's it called? TCI? It's this big tree event. It's a big tree care industry event. I've never been. I'm not really, I don't classify myself as an arborist. But yeah. I know a lot of people there probably. I'd like to go shake some hands and meet some people and go partake in that whole arbor culture, tree logging, everything. I'd like to be immersed in it more going forward in my life. The industry that's given me everything. Yeah, if that makes sense. Hello, community. Steve V. Hey, Buckin. This is my Sunday service. Thank you, brother. Dan Traccio. Dan, good to see you here, Dan. Hey, brother, Jason and Stephanie. Love the channel. Thank you, Jason and Stephanie. Appreciate you. Hey, Buckin, watch all the time, says Jeff. Good to see you, Jeff. Bobby Brooks is here. Good evening and good night, probably, eh, Bobby? You're probably hitting the rack by now. Christine, are tickets available yet? Oh my goodness, are we selling tickets for Buckin stock already? Holy cow. No, not yet. We don't know how many people we can do. Jordan R, good to see you. Northern Spain. Cool, Jordan, nice to see you. Unreal. Chris, absolutely unreal. Ridiculous, actually. I haven't had them off my feet. They're ridiculous. Nail bottom. I'm actually blown away. And if you know anything about me, Chris, if it ain't good, it ain't good. It's that simple. I got some that are sitting down here that aren't that good. They're amazing. And my feet are brilliant. You know that Whites, you know what they did? They sent me a try-on pair. We wanted to nail this right down. So they actually sent me a try-on pair. And we nailed it. We nailed the fit. You know, the regular places, you know, the horseshoe there. Just the regular, that's all in lacing though. And the Keltie helps with break-in too. A lot of people don't understand this. They're used to wearing these couches on their feet all the time. These Red Wings and these great big huge padded tongues and padded sides, and that's a different thing. That's a different thing. You're old school. So Chris, you asked, They're super nice, buddy. They're super nice. Is that Chris Webb? Is that are you Webb's boots, Chris? Is that who you are? Because there's a guy who's got Webb boots. Probably not though, eh? Because there's a guy that has Webb boots, I think. Ah, no. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah. Thank you, Christine. I want to try to make it. Felong. Felong, what a guy you are. Hey, Buckin. Listening in West Virginia while working some mods on chainsaw exhaust. Getting the gullet. B. Barker. Good to hear, B. Stephen V. Stevie, I can't say enough. Honestly, I can't say enough. It was almost a home run. There was a couple little things were changed, but when we launched the boot, there will be options for hooks. You know what I mean? There'll be options. These boots corked will be incredible. I'm going to get them to make me a set of caulks as well. I call them corks. Christine. MK2, nice. Wayne here, nice to see you. You got plans to come over to the UK and Wales? At some point, yes. Yeah, I was actually going to go there before Australia, but things changed, and I'm going to hit Australia first probably. And then the UK, my wife and I want to come to the UK, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Yes, it is on the bucket list, absolutely. Good to see you, Buckin. Joshua Clowers, Mr. Clowers, good to see you. Man, our members group is growing because of you people. I don't even know how that happened. I'll be quite frank with you. It's crazy. Super crazy. Anyway, we'll probably head off pretty quick here, friends. Man, oh man, you if you ever get the chance to come to the Paul Bunyan show, do it. Just come. You'll love it. It's a travel for some folks, but it's pretty central. We always have a blast there. Ethical, good. Yeah, every time I go, I've been quite a few times now, so it's more about the chain, learning the chain and talking to people who cut it all the time. Square ground chain is I think a benefit down there in the hardwoods. I think we were splitting some. It looked like elm or pig nut maybe. That was tough on the outside. The outside wood was really tough, and it was dry and checked, and that was tough wood. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, it did look like sycamore. I thought it was sycamore, but there was all kinds. We had poplar, oak. There was, I think, pig nut. I think there was red elm there too. It was gnarly, but I love that stuff. To me, it's just wood, and you got to find a way to find the solution. I don't cry about it or say, oh, you know what I mean? You develop a system to eat your wood. It's all in the chain. People say this with the power saw, like, that's why you need power. That's why you need power. You need 70 cc's and up. A really good power saw. But if I'm going to be cutting with a 60 cc power saw, I'm cutting with a 70 cc power saw. It's just what I'm doing. And I run long bars, so it's all in the chain, really, to be honest with you. Some woods, I was cutting some rock maple down there, and my rakers were set. It looked to me they were too high, and it was literally bouncing on the wood. So I took the rakers down, and she dug in and pulled. So every species has its own thing. So I'm the student when I go to the States. I love it. I'm loving it down there. I learned so much. But what I do find is a lot of people don't know what their wood is when they look at it. I've asked people all the time, what is this? What is this? What is... Nobody knows. Nobody says too much. And then you get a real good wood guy once in a while pop in and say, that's that, that's that, that's that. G-Man, I saw your text this morning. I love you, brother. Thank you for that, G-Man. What a good man you are. Thank you. That beach split like nothing. It cut and split like nothing. That beach, I actually enjoyed the beach. Why is beech considered a hardwood down there? Like hard to deal with or not? I don't know. You'd have to tell me. But I found it to split quite easy. I found it to buck quite normally. I don't know. But them hickories are tough. That shagbark's tough. That I do know. Sizemore. Fun to split. Mr. Sizemore, buddy. You dirty rotten sock, you. Mr. freaking Sizemore. Hey, have you got a bed I can sleep on, Sizemore, if I come to this TCI? Can I cozy up next to you, me and Luke? Or is there still, do you think there's still apartments for rent down there, whatever you call it, hotel rooms? I want to go to that TCI. I just want to be a guy roaming around there. I just want to be in it. Maybe learn a new climbing system. Who knows? I might, he says. Because I'm not sleeping in your truck. Where is this? St. Louis. Who lives in St. Louis? Domestic DeSantis. Dominique. I have a husky. I love them. I'm using the Still Hexa chain. Oh, good. Good for you. Yeah, that stuff cuts, doesn't it? That's what I hear. And you got the file that does it and all that too? Oh, probably ethical. Yeah, probably. I'm a guy who is totally spontaneous, man. I could run into somebody like Gint's and connect with them. This has been my manifestation, brother. I want to be able to go help people on the drop of a hat. I want to just be able to jump on a plane and go help them and their family in this industry somehow. I don't care if it's me showing up and knocking timber down for a day or two so that they can go, oh my gosh, this is incredible and thank you so much. I just want to help people. It's plain and simple. On a saw. And whatever happens while we're there is a different story. But yeah, I want to be able to just go around. I want to go to Maine. I want to go see this ethical axe guy. Let's go. Boom. But that costs scratch-a-latcha. So the channel is growing and we're building. And each little thing we do that I can stand behind and strap my boots up and believe in, like that right there, maybe the store, the memberships, our videos, Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Because that's my plan. It's always been my plan. And if you've been here long enough, you can see nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. G-Man, you got my message, brother. Eh? Thank you for that. Anyway, I'm going to let you folks go. Yeah. Thanks, Ethical. Appreciate it. You've done so much for and everything you share. Gint, my buddy. I get people asking me to come cut trees for them all the time, friends. All the time. Because they know I don't charge. That's one reason. But, you know, it can't cost me. Right? It can't cost me. So, we'll see. You guys already know. I flew to freaking Nova Scotia and logged for 3 days for a guy that had a natural disaster. Why? Because I wanted to. That's why. Because I wanted to. And I was able. I was able. Everything starts with my physical well-being, mental and spiritual well-being. If I don't help me, I ain't helping anybody. So get yourself, and then maybe you can help other people. If you don't have yourself right now, work on that first. Be selfish. Yes, I said it. Be selfish. Be selfish for a while. Johnny McCormick, I saw your super chat and got sidetracked. I love you, Johnny McCormick. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Appreciate you all. It's time for me to go. My wife's cooking in the kitchen, and when I get my lifeys going, it's kind of interrupts what she's doing. But I wasn't going to not come here Sunday and say hello to you folks. Ricky Lee, we love you. Good to see everybody. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. Plain and simple. The recipe for peace for me. There's Sean. Thank you for your message. Have a great day. Sean Watford squeezed in a super chat. Okay, so let's do this. Later, Austin. Appreciate you. This Sean character. Sean, I don't know where you're from, who you are. Don't recall seeing you before. But I'm going to tell you what. Sean, I'd like you to email Christine at buckinbillyray.com and pick yourself out a t-shirt, okay? And we're going to send you a t-shirt. And it's not because you super chatted. It's just because I seen your name jump up, because that's what happens. So, Rome, Georgia, USA. You're getting a t-shirt today, brother. Yeah, you are. Christine's going to send you a t-shirt, but you got to reach out to her. Okay, buddy? Thank you so much, Sean. We appreciate you, bud. Love it. See you on the next one, friends.